rest of them at home as homework? Yes. Let us now look at the section Let's Talk. There are some questions here. Question 1, are you afraid of the dark? Question 2, what do you do when it is dark? Question 3, have you ever been very frightened? Think of these questions. Think of the answers too. When you meet your friends, talk to them about this and find out what are their answers for these questions. Okay, so let us move to the next section. Okay, now it is time to do the activity Say Aloud. Can you think of a word beginning with T which rhymes with the word sees? Means playfully make fun of somebody. Can you get the word? Yes, of course. It is tease. What is the word that begins with C, rhymes with fear and near, and it means to see, hear, or understand something well? Yes, of course. The word is clear. Okay. Now we will have to say a few more sounds and words aloud. Say the sound T. T. Once again. T. Yes. Now when you say this sound, right. Now, here they are for you. Don't is do not. And find out what are their answers for these questions. Okay, so let us move to the next section. Okay, now it is time to do the activity Say Aloud. Can you think of a word beginning with T which rhymes with the word sees and means playfully make fun of somebody? Can you guess the word? Yes, of course. It is tease. The word that and near, and it means to see, hear, or understand something well. Yes, of course. The word is clear. Okay. Now we will have to say a few more sounds and words aloud. Choosing the right word that are given to you in the bracket. The words are the same that you put in your red and yellow cup just in the previous activity. A. The sum was too difficult for the class to solve. Only 2 students could do it. B. There was only one boy who won prize. C. The golden deer was very dear to him. D. Ramu's son loved to play in the sun. Do you know what these words are called? Words which have same pronunciation but different spellings and meaning. They are called homophones. Good. On page 80, there is another poem. I'll read the poem for you. Are you ready? Yes. Don't give up. If you keep on going and never stop, you can keep on going. You can make it to the top. Life is full of mountains. Some are big, some are small. But if you don't give up, you can overcome them all. So keep on going. Try not to stop. When you keep on going, you can make it to the top. Do you like the poem? Did you look at the picture of the boy who is on top of the hill? Look at him, he's so happy. Do you know why? He has gone through all the troubles of climbing the hill and now so happy. Have you ever climbed a hill? How did you feel? Happy? Yes. Good. Now, I will tell you another story, a story of somebody who had very difficult times in life. Have you heard the story of Helen Keller? Helen Keller was born long back in 80 in a small town. She was a healthy baby and her parents loved her dearly. One day, Helen Keller fell very seriously ill. She had high fever for days together. Everybody was worried. People said she might not even live longer. Helen survived, but shortly her parents realized that she can neither see nor hear. She was otherwise a very bright child. Her mother felt she was very smart and could learn many things. Everybody around her were not so hopeful. They thought she'll never be able to learn anything. Helen grew up. As she grew up into a little girl, she sometimes became very wild. She would not allow anybody to comb her hair or change her clothes. She would sometimes even be angry and kicked her feet. Her parents felt there should be somebody to teach her everything about the world. They tried hard to find a teacher for her. Finally, Mrs. Sullivan agreed to teach Helen. Mrs. Sullivan would give a doll to Helen and write the word doll on her palm. Helen would repeat, write back the same word, but she never understood what the word meant.